Hi there, so my Erin Condren Planner arrived this week and I've been asked to share it. So here it goes. It comes in this really beautiful box. It says celebrate someone or something every day, and then it has this beautiful print on the okay. Alright, so it comes with this nice sticker and it's wrapped in pink tissue paper, and I have opened it because I did receive it yesterday and I was really sort of excited, but there was a lot going on yesterday. So I just opened it just to check and make sure that it was okay. Okay. So this is the planner itself. And I got the I Want to See You Be Brave one, and I like that it has these kind of columns of color here, these blocks of color. And it does have my name on it in these colorful, I just love the colors and I love the blocks. And on the back it has these lines, and this is one of my favorite things these days, is lines of color. My daughters each have shorts with this type of a pattern on it, and I've been using these kinds of papers in scrapbooking, and so I'm just really, I loved it, so I wanted to use it. And this is one of my favorite quotes these days, just because this song is played a lot in my kids are always singing it, and it's sort of bouncing around in my head, and it kind of fits with the kind of work I do and that sort of thing. So I chose this, and then you open it up and it has "This is my life," and this is a place where you could put your contact information. I will show you the insides of the planner in a second. I just want to show you what else I bought and what else it comes with. So in addition to the things that were on top, these are the things that were inside. So this is a little packet of free goodies, like samples, I guess, that come with your planner. There's a happy birthday tag. They're all stickers. So there's a happy birthday to and from, this book belongs to, with a cute little apple on it. Happy everything to and from. A gift to you, enjoy to and from. This one says this book belongs to, and has a really cute owl with really cute pattern on his wing. Happy birthday to and from. From one chick to another. It has this cute little chick that's so adorable, and it has XOXO and a place for you to put your name. Just a little something from. This one says just a little something from. This one says enjoy, and it has this awesome animal print with the colorful insides of the dots. And it says enjoy. And then this one just says to and from. This one says a gift for you, cheers. And these are all Erin Condren-y type of patterns. So they're all similar to different patterns that you could get your life planner in. So that's really nice. And then I did order the bands. So this is a Keep It Together band that you put around the outside of your book. It shows you right there. So I'll just open this so that you can see what they look like. And these were separate purchase. So you can just put this band around your book like this, so that if you have any, like loose pages and stuff in there, that it'll keep it all together and close nicely if you're kind of bringing it with you. And then this you can use as a little pen loop too, so you can stick your little pen in there. So I did get that, and you couldn't buy just one. If you bought them, you had to buy 3. And if you got the planner that is the gold or silver planners, they come with a band, so you don't have to buy them as a separate purchase. So that's what they look, and they come in this really pretty creamy pinky corally color, a blue, and a silver sparkly. So I've got those. Hang on, I keep moving stuff around. And then I got the, this is like an intro pack. I forget what this was called. Let me check. This is the Summer Series bundle. And this was on sale when I bought it. That's the only reason I bought all of these things. I probably would not have bought these things separately, but I would have bought some of them separately. So all of the things in the bundle come in this cute little pouch. It's just a clear pouch. It's pretty plain, but it's nice to have a clear pouch so you can see what's inside of it. I did get the Erin Condren markers just because I'm such a sucker for markers. I love markers. since I bought this bundle, I did hear that these markers are not the greatest, so I'm curious to try them out. Pen. So that's what they look like. So that's the orange, that's the purple, that one is Staedtler Fineliner, green, red, and pink. And the pink isn't terribly light either. Like you can, it still has pretty good readability. Now, the one thing that I find about these markers is that they feel kind of cheap, like they're not. This is what the tip looks like. And just kind of like the barrel of them, they do have this really beautiful pattern on them, which makes them quite beautiful. But there's something about the way that they open and close that's just kind of reminds me of a less expensive, cheap type of, almost like a children's marker. So those were a separate purchase. And this was on sale, so I don't really know what they were separately, so I can't really tell you how much they were. But if you go to the erincondren.com website, they are right with the life planners. And then this little bundle also comes with a set of coil clips. And these I'm very excited about because what they do is they allow you the opportunity to stick something. You stick this onto something, like let's say a Project Life card. I have this one. And let's say I want to put this in my planner. Maybe I want it to be a reminder or something. I want to do some journaling or some notes on the back. Or I just like it because it's cute and it inspires me. Then I can just peel this backing off of this and stick it onto here. And then I guess I would probably do it that way so that the Erin Condren was not upside down. That would help. And then this becomes something that I can put into my planner coils like that. And I can put it anywhere I want, and then I can take it out and move it. So as I flip pages, if I want this to follow me around. So in my planning, I have something that I call a traveling to-do list, which is something that might take a couple of weeks to do. It's a whole bunch of things. And I usually use a sticky note, but what I might do is put a Project Life card onto one of these and have this travel with me for a couple of weeks until all the tasks on it are done. And then I'll, get rid of it and add a new one. So that's how I plan to use these. And so the coil clips came in the bundle, and then you also get a package of this body butter. It seems like it's just a little sample, and I haven't opened it, so I don't know what it smells like, but I'm sure it smells nice. It certainly looks beautiful. So I'll keep that in my scrap room just so that if I need to moisturize, it's there. And then it also comes with a Keep It Together pen holder, which is something that you can attach someplace on your planner. And then it also comes with this set of sticker sheets. So these are adhesive designs from Erin Condren, and it's the summer pack. I really like the other pack better, but for the savings I decided to go with this pack, just so that, because I planned to get the coil clips and I was thinking about getting the markers, so I just decided to get this because it was all bundled and it was on sale. So those are the patterns that come in it. They're really pretty. They're very summery, but they're really pretty patterns. And these are like the equivalent of washi sheets, except it's not see-through. So it's kind of like pattern paper with adhesive backing on it. So you could use your punches and punch out different shapes, or use a die cut machine, or just cut strips, or do whatever you wanted with this. So I thought that that would be something fun to kind of play with. And I might use it for scrapbooking as well, or card making, as well as in my planner. So now let's take a look inside. So one of the things that I love about this planner is that it comes with this really heavy duty metal coil, and it is really heavy duty. Like you can't squeeze it or misshape it, at least not with regular squeezing. So this will be able to be like shoved into things, and it can go in your book bag or your purse, or just like throw it on the seat of your car, and it's not like you don't have to worry about it breaking or bending or becoming misshapen. It's really heavy duty. So I love that about it. I am a huge fan of COIL agendas. I've always been a huge proponent of COIL agendas. I do agenda training at work, and one of the things that I tell the students that I work with is that it's good to have a COIL one, because then if you're kind of walking around or kind of, you know, in your room or at the library or something, you can have it out on the day and you don't have to flip or open it. You can just leave it like this. And when I used to work with a COIL agenda, I would carry it like this all day long, and so that I could see my whole week. And I would just lay it, if it was a Tuesday, I would lay it here, and if it was, you know, a Friday, I would lay it here, so that I could, you know, see today's day and the days that are coming up. So COIL binders are really, really important for me when it comes to planning, and everybody prefers different things, and so it's important that you get a planner that meets your needs. So I'm not saying that this is going to meet everybody's needs, but I really love having a COIL agenda, and so if that's something that you like, this will be good for you. So you open it up, and as I mentioned, it has "This is my life," and this is a place for you to put your identifying information in case it gets lost, because this is going to have all of my important information in it. And so if it gets lost, I want to have an easy way for somebody to return it to me. So I am going to use it for that, and maybe put like a little I'll just put my name and phone number, and then maybe put a little quote or something there. This says Weekly On the Go Life Planner. It says Erin Condren, and proudly made in the USA. And the paper is not terribly thick paper, but it's not thin paper either. So it's kind of the weight of, it's a little bit lighter than scrapbooking. It's lighter than scrapbooking paper, but it's heavier than computer paper. And then it has this quote. And one of the things I love about the Erin Condren planners is that there are quotes on every month and all through it, and it's very kind of inspiring. Not a fan of this quote, just this comes up a lot in the line of work I do, and I'm kind of like, I actually hate this quote, work hard, play hard, because I meet a lot of people who've kind of, you know, driven their lives and their bodies into the ground by practicing this. And I get the sentiment behind it, and I understand that, you know, it's good to have a balance between working and playing. But I think, you know, what I like to say is work well, play well. And so I don't know what I'm going to do about this, but I feel a little bit like I need to change that, because it's not something that I subscribe to. So anyways, I don't know what I'll do about that, but because I can't take this one out because it has this calendar on the back of it. So the first thing that's in the calendar that's kind of useful for planning is the 2014-2015 calendar months here. And so I do refer to this kind of a calendar just to say, oh, what day of the week will Easter fall on this year or whatever. So it's good for that. And I guess I could kind of glue these two together, or, you know, take out this one and put something else over this page. I don't know. I'll think about it. The one thing I wanted to make note of that I didn't know is that the tabs are laminated, which I did know. So that they're pretty sturdy, like they're flexible, but they're not going to rip because they're laminated. And then the other thing is that any of the pages that have a tab on them, the page holes are laminated too, which gives it just a little bit more reinforcement, so that if you're referring to this page a lot, you might be pulling on the holes a lot and they're not going to rip. So that's a good thing. So the first thing that we come to that's part of the planner is this kind of year at a glance calendar. And then we have a quote that says, life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful, which I love that quote. And it has these spirograph designs on it, which I absolutely love spirograph. It reminds me of my childhood, so I'm happy about that. And then the calendar starts in July. And so every month you get a tab that has the month on it, and again it's laminated, and then that page is reinforced with lamination here. And you get the month over a 2-page spread with all these little squares, a place to put some notes. It says the month and the year, and then there's a quote for the month. So for July, it was, there are so many beautiful reasons to be happy. And it's color coded, so that July is red with navy blue. And then when you turn the page, here's where July starts. It's red. It's kind of like an orangey color. Yeah. with navy blue trim. I guess June would have been turquoise or teal with red. So July starts here, and you can tell it's nice that they kind of designate where the month changes when it changes in the middle of a week with the color. It's very obvious that July starts here. And then each weekly spread looks like this, where you've got a calendar that shows the whole month, which I really love. I love being able to know at a glance. What I will do is I will highlight which week this is right here so that I can kind of keep track of the weeks passing by. And then a place for you to put goals and notes or to use for whatever you want. And then each day has a section that has morning, day, and night. And so it breaks up your day like that. If you don't like your day to say morning, day, and night, you can personalize this by getting little special stickers that you can put over it with whatever you want. You can either make them yourself if you're crafty. So I'm just going to see how it goes just doing it by morning, day, and night. But I know that some people like to put, school, home, and maybe menu planning here, or tasks, appointments, and other things. I don't know. Like, there's a million different ways that you could break your day into 3. It doesn't have to be by time, like morning, day, and night. It could be 3 different categories of things you have to do in the day, or whatever. The Erin Condren Life Planner does not come with lines on it, and some people do prefer lines. If you like lines on your days, you can either do this yourself, or you can do what I did, which is go to organized stickers on Etsy. So it's here. That's the website. So it's organized sticker. And these are specifically, I think she used a silhouette to do this because it looks like a print and cut to me. It kind of has the lines with the date, with the numbers, so that these would be times, right? So this would go in the morning section, that would go in the afternoon section, and that would go in the night section. And that way you can have like timed lines, and you just put this right over your block like that. I'm not going to put it down. I got these because I wanted to give it a try, and they weren't all that expensive, so I thought I'd give myself the option to give that a try for a couple weeks and see if I liked it, and then if I do, I might order more, and if I don't, I won't. Or I might try to figure out how to make them myself. I think you can also get just plain lines from her, and then the other thing that's really interesting that you can get, I got one sheet of these too, which are just empty blocks, and so that would be great for if you have a block that you completely messed up and have lots of erasing and crossing out and stuff. You can just kind of start over again by just putting a blank one on there. So I thought that was kind of cool and fun to do. And she has a whole bunch of other Erin Condren specific things that you can order as well. So back to the planner. So every day has like the date and the day of the week, and then morning, day, and night with just white spaces, so you can do whatever you want with that. And then it goes Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday are on the left side of the page along with goals and notes, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are on this side of the page. There's no designation between the weekend and the week. Some people mark this off with washi tape just to show that this is the weekend. It does have the moons on it, the phases of the moon, and it has the holidays. I don't know what holidays are included. Certainly, Independence Day is a U.S. holiday. I would guess that where this is based in the US, it's probably all US holidays are on there. So if you live in a different country like I do, I will probably have to put the Canadian holidays in here myself. And what I will do is I'll just follow the same template that they've used, where I'll just handwrite it and put it above the day so that I know, so that all my holidays are in the same place. Then at the bottom here, there's some extra space, which I absolutely love this. And it has meal plans, exercise, daily do's, thoughts, inspiration, lists, and then it kind of repeats. And some people will cover this up if they don't, like if they're using this space for something different, you can just run a strip of washi tape along it or cover it up with some stickers or whatever you want. I kind of like it. I'm a big typography fan, and I kind of like just the idea that use this space for whatever you want is kind of what that's saying. And then some people will do like all their meal plans for the day here, like, casserole, sandwiches, whatever. Some people will put their exercise, some people will keep track of how much water they're drinking and that sort of thing. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to use it for, but you can get these stickers again from, or you can make them yourself from Organized Stickers at Etsy, and it has like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and these will fit perfectly right here in this bottom space. So I will just show you. And when you order, you tell her what month you want it to start on, and they will come color-coded for the month. So that's why this is yellow, even though there's no yellow on this. It's for August. So if I go to August, you'll notice that it will coordinate very nicely with the August pages. Where is August starts? Right here. So if I were to put it right there, it will coordinate really nicely with the colors that are already on August. I probably should have had it start in September, but well, we're not even midway through August. So it does come with a snap in, snap out ruler, which you do have to peel the. It has a coating on it. It's one of those things like those letters that we scrapbookers get, the letters, and so you peel this off. I do find this hard to get in and out, and I might find it easier as, oh, I actually don't find it hard to get in and out. I did it on my lap last time, and it was quite hard to get out, to get in, not to get out, but to get in. It seems like if you have it on a solid surface, it seems to make a big difference, because it was not that easy the first time I tried it. So yeah, that's quite easy. That's fine. This is an acrylic ruler that comes with the planner. When you buy it, it's actually on the outside right here, and it allows you to mark your spot. So you could mark the week, for example. So this is this week, so I can easily flip to it like that if I need to. So the calendar just continues like that. And then when you come to the end of August, you get your September calendar. And then there's probably a couple more days of August. Nope, September happens to start on a Monday, so it's a nice clean break for September. Then we get to October, we get the October calendar, we turn the page, and we'll probably have a couple more days of September before October starts. So where October starts, it says October, and then the color changes too. So I do really like that. I'm a very visual person, and I have been using an electronic planner on my iPad just for the past, I think, 4 years, and I've been noticing things slipping, and it's getting worse and worse in terms of me being more forgetful, not using my planner when I should be using my planner, and just kind of, as I said, I'm just slipping a little bit more, and it's starting to feel like things are getting out of control, and I don't like that feeling. So that's why I made the decision to go to a paper planner, and I have been keeping a makeshift planner that I actually laid out just like this. I'll show it to you at the very end. And that just allowed me to practice using this format. So I just went online and looked at what these pages look like, and I just took a lined notebook and I just drew the lines on it with a ruler so that I could practice using this setup, and I have really, really enjoyed it. I've been doing it for 2 or 3 weeks now, and I really love this layout. So these pages are all the months, and I love that it says, you know, there's quotes on each page, and every month you get a fresh new color scheme. This says stay tuned for our 2015-16 Life Planner launch next June, so it gives you a bit of warning so you can start saving up your money, because these are not cheap. So yeah, it's really fresh and fun. And there's July again. So, oh, that's kind of interesting that they do the same colors every year. So that way, if, for example, I don't use these stickers this year, I can use them again next year and they'll be good for the same months. That's kind of cool. So I did get the 18-month planner, which costs $5 more than the 12-month planner. So it goes from July of 2014 right through to December of, and it includes December of 2015. So this will get me through to next year, although as I mentioned, I will probably order my replacement calendar sometime around July or August of next year. So I just wanted to be able to kind of have a bit of wiggle room for when I reorder. So after the months are all over and the weeks, in the very back of the planner, there are this section of notes, and it is marked with a tab that's laminated again, and that page is laminated too, just so it won't fall out. And you can do anything you want with these lined pages. If you do like everyday journaling, you could put it here. If you have lists, if you have, you know, like a list of YouTube videos that you want to do, or blog posts, or scrapbooking layouts, ideas, you know, you can sketch out some layouts or designs. You put your design principles as you learn them or whatever. And then there are some unlined pages that have these beautiful designs at the top. And there are lots of them as well. So this would be a good place to sketch out ideas, or, you know, do some drawings or whatever. Or you could paste, you know, cut out magazine articles or different things. Then you get the 2016 at a glance. So that's good to have. And then this says, believe you can and you will, and others can too, and it just is a little advertisement to invite a friend. So the planner comes with these stickers that you can use, and they fit perfectly. So this one says birthday, for example. So I could put this on, let's say, August 21st is my sister's birthday. So I could put this right here. It fits perfectly. And then I could write Sarah on the top. I put it over to the side. But guess what? These stickers this year are repositionable, so I can put them right there. Okay, so I am back to show you more of my planner. It wasn't a good day, so I don't even know if the first part of this video is any good, because it just wasn't a good day to be sharing a new product. But I am very excited, so I wanted to open it up and share it with you guys anyways. So I think that where I left off was I had shown you the layout of the weeks, and I had shown you the fact that there's a section for notes at the back, which several days have gone by, so I've used a lot of these things now. And so now I just wanted to show you guys that there are stickers in the back, and these stickers are especially sized so that they fit in the weekly boxes. So they fit right here lengthwise, so they kind of span from here to there on one of these little boxes right there. And I'll try to show you one that is, hang on. Oh, of course, I don't have one. So they look like this in a planner that's being used. So yeah, my whole idea here was to show you this before I used it. So, so yeah, there's lots of blank lined paper, and then there are lots of designed white paper that isn't lined, but it does feature Erin Condren designs at the tops, and these are really beautiful. And so I will probably put, you know, layout design ideas and that sort of thing on here. And then the very last thing in the bound part of this book is a 2016 and a 2017 calendar, just in case you need to refer ahead for different years. The last page says, believe you can and you will, and gives you a chance to invite a friend to Erin Condren. And then there are these stickers. And so I have used some of them at this point because a few days have gone by since I started doing this video. But you get lots and lots of birthdays, and I really only keep track of and send cards to my immediate family. And even then, I'm not very good at remembering and keeping track of and sending out cards, even though I do make cards. So they're probably all expecting cards from me, but I'm not very good at getting cards into their hands. So I'm hoping that this will actually help. It looks like I've used tons of these, and I have used tons of the stickers, but what I've done is I've put birthday stickers in my calendar in the month and in the week, so every birthday I've recorded twice basically. So I only have half as many birthdays as this to actually track. And then the next page has more stickers, but these ones are more specific. You know, they've got some that say game, some that say day off, hair appointment at, dentist appointment at, 3 that say sale. They've got some doctor's appointments, some concerts, manicure, pedicure, party, and then lots of vacation days as well. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I will use these. I rarely go out, so I don't know. I might get a mani-pedi once a year, and I go to a concert once every 2 or 3 years, so I don't know, but they're really nice to have anyways. And then it comes with 2 sheets of blank stickers. So these stickers are the exact same shape and size as these ones, but they're blank so you can customize them. As you can see, I've already customized a couple of them. I've designated this column here, this color, as Scraptastic related stuff for me because it's the same color as their logo. And then you get the Keep It Together book. The Keep It Together folder. And my folder came with these tucked inside. These are extras that I ordered, so I did have to pay extra. And what I definitely knew that I would use more of the blank ones, so I got a set of blank ones, and it comes with 2 sheets. And then I also ordered a set of customized ones, so I picked these. I didn't do a great job of picking them. I was actually... I didn't give myself enough time to think it through. I knew there was a delay between when you order and when it ships and when you get it. So I just wanted to order, and I didn't give it enough thought really, so I'm not entirely sure that these will be all that useful, but I chose generic ones. So I chose Celebrate, and that I would use for any kind of, we do a lot of family get-togethers where we're kind of celebrating multiple things at once, like a couple of birthdays or a couple of anniversaries, or just kind of different events that happen in our family. So, and also there's a couple of neighborhood things that we celebrate too. So I thought I would just put Celebrate, and that way I don't have to think up names for every single thing, and then I can put underneath in pen what it is that we're celebrating. Then I put one for Sophie and one for Olivia, just so that I can have their events. And I really wish I could have done a whole sheet of just Sophie and Olivia. Sophie's favorite color is pink, so we tend to use pink things for her, and Olivia's favorite color is yellow, so we tend to use yellow things for her. So I'm going to go back and order a whole sheet of just Sophie and Olivia in pink and yellow. And then blue is for outing, and that would be like we go apple picking, and we go, like, we've got certain things that we do at the same time every year, and so this would be for that. And then I just printed up some more games because we have a lot of, we have weekly soccer games for both kids, so I thought we needed more of those. So even though soccer season is about to end, it will start again in the spring. And then it also comes with included, so I didn't buy this separate, this book called Forget Me Not. It's a perpetual calendar, and it kind of gives you a place for you to put everybody's birthday that you are tracking. So these are all the birthdays that I've already written and tracked in my calendar. It also gives you a place for important numbers and contacts, but I will never use that. And then it also tells you holidays and dates to remember, but this is American, so again, I probably won't use it. And I will not be carrying this around with me, so I have it in my book still, just to show you that it comes tucked in this, but I don't need to drag around extra pieces of paper with people's birthday on it when I've already recorded people's birthdays here. So what I will do is I will put this in the little tray that I have in my desk where I keep my personalized stationery and return address labels and that sort of thing, and that way when I get my next calendar next year, I can just pull this out and look through everybody's birthdays and put them in. And then if somebody has a baby or gets married or something, I'll add them to this. So this will be my master list. And that way when I get rid of this, I'm not getting rid of I don't have to go through and find everybody's birthday and transfer it over to the new one. This will be my master list. So I am glad to have it, but I won't need more than one of them. Okay, so this is what the next page looks like. So it's another half of the Keep It Together pocket, which gives you a place. I just have a couple of bills in here. And then it has this little pouch. And the pouch is a zipper. It's a zipper locking pouch, so when you close it, things aren't going to fall out of it. And some of these things I've put in, and some of these things came with it. So this came with it. It's these 2 little cards. It's called Let's Get Together cards, and they came with these little paper clips on them, which I don't really need paper clips to keep 2 cards together. But anyways, it says Let's Get Together, and I think it's for, if you meet somebody on the street and you're kind of like, oh, let's exchange phone numbers or something. I think you're supposed to put your stuff on there. But what some people are doing is they're putting their referral links on there. And so that's what I've done, is I've just written out the URL to my referral link, so that if somebody loves my calendar, sees my calendar, and we get talking about it and they're like, oh, I wish I could have one, I could just give them this, and then they can get $10 off, and I can get a $10 credit as well. So I'm going to, because I don't want you guys to see my address, I'm just going to press pause for a second. So the other thing that comes with this that I really don't need to carry around with me is it does come with some more of those stickers that I showed at the beginning. So you get a pouch of these stickers in here, like in the front of your box, but then you also get these stickers stuck in your pouch, and these are, so 6 of them are personalized, and they include the design from the front of my album, of not my album, but of my planner. So it's that design, which I absolutely love. So I love these, and I will use them, but I don't think I need to carry them around with me. I can't think of a reason that I would want to use them on the go. So I will probably keep these in my little tray with my stationery and stuff like that. I might, you know, maybe I'll hang on to one of them, keep one of them with me. And then more of these gift labels with Erin Condren designs on them. And these ones don't have my name, like they're not personalized to me. So I will just put all of these together in this envelope here and keep it with my stationery stuff. But this will go back in the pocket just in case. And then that is the end. That is the back sheet of the planner. The only thing that I didn't point out that's really important about this planner is that these covers can come off. I have not taken mine off, but what you can do is put your hand here and pull it back like this, and the whole the whole cover will come right off. And that is because there are these little holes, like these little slits cut in the binding. And I just don't want to take mine off. I don't know. It's brand new and I just don't want to take it off. I probably will someday, and I am not against getting a second cover, but for now it's just so brand new and I don't want to take the cover off. And you can do the same with the back cover, and then you can buy, or you could even make, if you have a laminator and a hole punch, you can easily make this yourself, make, you know, like your own designs with pattern paper and whatnot. But I love the ones that Erin Condren sells, so I very well might find myself getting a second cover. Just, I'm not going to coordinate my cover with my outfit or anything like that, but you know, after you've had it for a while and it's all scratched up and you're getting tired of the design, I can see me wanting another one, so that's kind of cool. So I was going to also make a video where I show you how I'm using it just off the bat, and then I'll follow up and make another video maybe 6 months from now, just an update to show you how I'm using it. So I'm going to do that video now. I don't know where it will show up in my channel, but it will be a separate video. So if you liked seeing this and want to know more about how I'm using it, check out my channel for a follow-up video fairly soon. Thanks for watching, everybody.